Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new product brought to us by Foscam, and this is the E1 1080p wireless free camera. Let's check it out. So if you're looking for a security cam that requires no wires, has a long-lasting battery, and that you can literally connect anywhere, either indoor or outside of your home, then you'll want to listen and watch this video, because that's what the Foscam E1 system is really all about. Cordless freedom when it comes to security cameras that you can place anywhere. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box, and we'll check out the specs. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available. Now inside the box you're going to find a base station, your camera, a optional charging brick, your battery for your camera, a user guide, a magnetic mounting system, a charging cord for your base station with an Ethernet cable and a micro USB charging cable. That is what you're going to be using when you would like to charge your camera when the battery depletes. Now the system that you see here only comes with one camera, but you can order additional cameras that are available on Amazon or at Foscam's website, and I'll include those details on the bottom. You have this base station, and this base station is really going to help with maintaining the solid connection to all these devices that you'll be connecting to your network. So let's take a look at the base station and see all the features. Now the base station itself is pretty self-explanatory when it comes to how it functions. It literally maintains the connection between your camera and the base station itself. So as you add more cameras, they will connect to the base station. They also have, as you look in the back here, it does have a siren feature. It has a power on and off, USB connector, and then your LAN connector. All right, so you'll notice here at the very top a very convenient area where you can actually turn on and off the siren. Now speaking about the specs of the system, so let's talk about that for a second. So first of all, the battery that you'll have in the camera is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. The overall connectivity that you have is looking at a 2.4 gigahertz spectrum, so it's connecting to your 2.4 on your home. One of the neat things about the camera is that it does support both night vision, and it also has some AI technology helping it identify people as they may come into sight. It is a 1080p camera, and it could see someone or identify someone and give you a good image up to 25 feet in low light conditions. So you do also have a 110 diagonal view. So that means, you know, the breadth or the angle that it can capture is going to be 110 degrees, which is also really good as well. It does have the ability to listen, and you can talk back through the speaker on your phone and have a conversation, especially if someone's dropping off a package or you see some activity and you just want to scare someone away. All that stuff is possible. Now, one of the things I like about the Foscam setup, and this is kind of the hidden cost of having security systems, is that it does come with a 7-day free cloud storage plan. That means that they'll store up to 1 gigabyte of storage for you, streaming from the camera system. So that is pretty awesome, because really that's where the cost comes into most of these cameras, is when you pay a subscription. So you can start using this and free for up to 7 days. So let's go ahead now and connect everything and see how it works. So now as we take a closer look at the camera is pretty straightforward. So it has a mounting system on the back here, and basically this is what you would put on your outdoor or indoor, and it connects just like that. It's magnetic. It's pretty powerful. I'm just going to watch this. I'm just going to get it close to it, and it will just leap out of my hand. So the neat thing about this is that you can adjust the camera on any angle, and it makes it really easy, especially if you put it high up, to remove. Now the camera is also certified for outdoor use. It's an IP65 camera, so it's going to be able to work in the outside. It will survive also in Midwest winters. I'm in Chicago, so that's nice. You do have a compartment here for your battery, and this is your 5,000 milliamp hour battery that we're going to put in as we get the system going. On the front here, we'll move this plastic. You have motion sensors, you have your camera, which we mentioned is 1080p, and also you can see that you have your speaker here, so that if you need to talk to someone or yell at somebody, if that's the case, because it is a security camera, you'll be able to do that. So let's go ahead and put in the battery, and we'll get things going. All right, so let's talk about configuration. I have to say that it is super easy. All you have to do is plug in the base station into your Wi-Fi network. That's it. There's that button on the very top that you'll press. I press the sync button on the base station. You press the sync button here. You're going to get a audible communication coming from the device letting you know that it's either successfully connected or not. And literally, that's literally all there is to it. Now, the other thing that you'll need to do is download an app. So let me show you which app you're going to get. So you're going to pick up this app, and this is the app, the Foscam app. You install it, you register it, and remember, you're going to get that 7 days of free streaming and cloud storage, which is accessible both on a PC or on your mobile phone. I'm just going to focus on the mobile phone access because most of us are accessing all our security cameras and everything through the mobile devices. And let's face it, if you're in the office, you're on the road, you want to be able to see it on your phone. So let's go ahead and open up the app. Now, when you open up the app and go through the configuration, there's a QR code at the very bottom of your base station that you're going to scan, and that's going to allow you to register it, name it, and set a password, which I've already done. So let's take a look at some of the features that you have in the app. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at the app. So several information here. You're going to see all of your cameras listed here if you had more than one. You can hit that plus sign to see to actually get more cameras added. I'll dismiss this. I'm going to go into my settings area here. Let's go ahead and look at the plan that I have. And remember, we talked about this, that the plan itself is a free 7-day storage. It's going to support up to 4 cameras, 1 gig of storage, and the service duration is unlimited, meaning it doesn't expire. You have, the cameras, the one number that you're connected, and then what you could do is you could actually manage the cameras from here as well, and that's going to give you the ability to add or delete them and do that kind of stuff. You do have your sync time, camera settings, and here I can do settings for individual cameras. So I can look at camera info when it comes to a MAC address, as well as the actual overall firmware. Video settings, so you can have your image quality is either optimized, or you can change this to make it maximum video quality or best battery life. So you can change that. I really haven't found any information anywhere that says how long the battery will last, and that's because it's going to vary based on the number of alerts you have. It's going to vary on the quality that you have, and the bottom line is that anytime you're using battery-based solutions that are completely 100% wireless, they're not really designed for constant streaming. So if you were to have this connected to a power line, then you could watch, if you wanted to watch your dogs all day, you could do that. But this is really designed for alerts and notifications and to tell you when a security event takes place. You have alarm sensitivity, so you can have your settings here, your activity detection, and in activity detection you can say if I see any kind of activity or I only see people. Any activity includes pets, people, etc. The sensitivity of the motion, and that is if somebody or something were to walk in front of the camera, you're going to get a notification. Your power frequency, okay, or here you have it's either 50 gigahertz or 60. It's by default at 60. And then what you have is prompt setting, so status LED and voice prompts, and then your firmware upgrade, and then again you have your ability to delete. Let's take a look at image quality. Alright, so once you get into, you tap on the image of the screen that you're looking at, or the camera itself, it's going to bring you into this view. Now this is a live view showing what's going on, and you can see that it's streaming here and how much it's streaming. Let me go ahead and provide some motion here so we can see how long it takes for it to come up. So here's my hand coming in. You can see how it comes into the camera, moving away. Again, we're going to do that one more time, and you can see the kind of lag that you have. Now from an image quality, let's go ahead and we're going to try to rotate the camera or rotate my phone and watch what's going to happen. So now it's fully landscape. We're going to zoom in, and again this is optimized. So I do see some jagged edges because it's not the HD. It's optimized for optimal battery life and usage, but you can see as I'm zooming in, you can see some of the products that we've been reviewing on the channel, and my duster, as well as the iPhone box and some other products that we have there. You can speak through it by pressing that button. You can go into any of these settings right here. So let's go ahead and try the first button. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about functions here. So tap the mic to speak, tap the camera to take a picture, tap the record button to record, and it will record. We'll go back and rotate this again, and you can see a similar view here. What you also have here is a speaker so that you can hear what's going on. You do also have all of, again, the notifications that we saw earlier, giving you details of what's going on there. So good quality. Once again, the ability to zoom in and zoom out nicely. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a nighttime setting, as well as go outdoors to see what kind of quality you'll get. Alright, so this is the night view, and you can see here very clear. You can see things really nicely. I'll rotate back to this one. Here you can see by tapping these three buttons right here, you're going to get your day, auto, and nighttime view. Pretty impressed with the overall quality from a night shot. So let's put it in an outdoor setting. I'm actually going to place this in my backyard. It's going to be approximately 75 to 100 plus feet away from the base station. Alright guys, so here's an outdoor shot of the Foscam camera. It's a little rainy here in Chicago, but this is a view from my backyard. The camera, once again, even though it's raining, really doesn't have any issues with it since it is designed to be an outdoor camera. All the features that we've seen, and I'll get a little bit closer, you can see that. You know, you can still zoom in. You can see how everything is popping nice in color. If I wanted to listen to what's going on outside, I can turn on the speaker so I can hear any of the noises. And if I go over here, you know, once again, all I have to do is push this button here. And let me, I'll bring this the phone closer to my mic so you can hear it. So here you're starting to hear the birds that we have in the outside because we have a lot of trees. But once again, you have the ability to either zoom in by just rotating like this, or you have the ability to, you know, again, pinch and zoom to get closer detail. So all in all, the camera performs really well. Great to have that flexibility of being 100% cordless and then being able to access it and see what's going on. So this concludes our review of the Foscam E1 wire-free camera system. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, leave any comments in the comment area, and I'll see you in the next one.